yet again this summer, is still a Manchester United player. So what's the situation now with him?
Well, the situation is that the fans here will expect him to perform and expect him to play to the best of his abilities, to be better, more consistent than last year. Not bad numbers last year in terms of goals and assists, etc., etc. But just embrace it, enjoy it. I'm interested to see whether there's a little bit of a different position for him in the team, because sometimes he lets the team down a little bit with his lack of defensive kind of move backwards. But for the most part, he's a brilliant player. Can Solskjaer get the best out of him this season?
I think so much of it is about his demeanour. He can have wherever he plays on the pitch, if he's playing positively and wants it, he can influence that team.
Possible debut for the face of US soccer. It's United-Chelsea with Arlo and Robbie next. Stay with us.
Figure for a defender signed from Leicester City just last week, ending a long summer pursuit for the man affectionately nicknamed by his former teammate Jamie Vardy. The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Robbie Earle alongside me. Good afternoon, Robbie. What are you looking forward to? Well, Lampard is peering out from the Kovacic for Chelsea, who then saw Maurizio Sarri. Well, it's very... So too was Paul Pogba. Here's Kovacic. Strength from Abraham. He's in! No, he's hit the post! Still with Chelsea. De Gea was beaten. The first opportunity, and it's a terrific strike by Tammy Abraham. Mere millimetres away. Here's Pedro. He's going to... Marcus Rashford. 10 goals in the Premier League last season, 13 and a foot in against Rashford. Zuma, that's loose. Here's the chance. Kepa with the save. Anthony Martial on the right foot, aiming for that far post. Loose at the back by Chelsea.
Yeah, absolutely got away one there, Kurt Zuma.
Header. Look at the awareness by Pedro. Away goes Azpilicueta. The low cross to the near post. Abraham is just beyond him.
Goes in, allows Azpilicueta the space on the outside, and you just see he doesn't...
They're chasing shadows at the moment, Manchester United. Pedro again, wonderful from him. First time ball in, and had that not taken a Players Player of the Year for Manchester United, Luke Shaw last season. Again this season. Mount. Barkley making the run off him. Mount with a shot. It was fizzing, bobbling in the air. De Gea gathered cleanly in the end.
Yes, confident from Mount. It was a good run on the outside from Ross Barkley. Defender to get back there.
An arm on the shoulder there from Jorginho. There's an advantage being played here. Marcus Rashford into the penalty area. He goes down. Anthony Taylor says penalty. What an excellent advantage played by the referee in that situation. Now, of course, VAR will have a look at this. Fully expect this penalty to stand, and Marcus Rashford will step up. Right-footed. Scores. It's a terrific penalty by Marcus Rashford. Kepa in the right way. He couldn't get anything on it. And you could argue it's against the run of play in the early stages, but Manchester United hit the front, and it's Marcus Rashford who's off the mark for the new season. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0.
And this young man does have an inner steel, does have an inner quality. Not the test for Frank Lampard's man, who started the game so well, but...
That brings in north of $300,000 per week. He was asked this week whether they set piece. Rera curls it in, takes a pass. Maguire at the back post. Corner. Nipping at his heels. Still Wan-Bissaka. It's still in. Kepa, this is awkward. He gets a right. I'm sure delighted with the opening 15 minutes, less so with the left. Barkley to McTominay. Possibilities here for Manchester United. Lingard. Shaw's on the overlap. He's going to go for goal here, Anthony Martial. He was going for that top corner.
Yeah. How was this centre forward? Shouldn't ever discourage him taking a shot, but again...
His former club. Oh, it's broken through. To Mason Mount. He's missed his kick. Or was he trying to square it? That was an odd passage of play. Huge mistake. Was it Luke Shaw than they did in the early starts of the early period of the game? Pogba in towards Rashford, who'll be offside. Near side.
Where you want him in the last third, making things happen. Just catches the foot of the opponent there.
Well, I suppose they do need to see whether it came off Pogba or came off a Chelsea player. Here's Pedro for Chelsea. On his left foot, straight at De Gea.
Bobby, Jody knows a lot of the youth players at Chelsea. Won the FA Youth Cup with him a number.
But there's a VAR review, and then check complete was announced to the crowd as well. Pereira, was he fouled by Zuma? Yes, he was. And it's going to be a yellow card by the looks of things as Pereira clutches the lower part of his right leg. Floated across towards Maguire. Anthony Taylor spotted something, the flag area. De Gea on the edge of his 6-yard box. It's going to be Mount. Poor service. Receives the ball from Pedro. Ross Barkley on his left foot. Excellent save, down low by De Gea. Jorginho's in and it's blocked by Harry Maguire.
This is safe from
Jorginho. Just over the head of Mount. Here's Emerson. Off the crossbar. They hit the woodwork for the second time in the first half. First it was Abraham, then it was Emerson, and it remains 1-0 to Manchester United.
wow. Sneaked in on the back post. Took a touch just to steady himself as this ball's played.
Standing, plenty of pressure from Manchester United. Pedro. Intricate play by Chelsea, but they're running out of time in this first half. Kovacic with the cross, it should be De Gea's, and it is. By Kurt Zuma. Coming up on Premier League half-time, Rebecca Lowe, Lee Dixon and Carl Martino. 29 times in Premier League history at home here at Old Trafford. She mentioned the no defeats. They've only drawn 60. Zuma making a run in from the edge of the area. He leaps, he got his head to it. He was challenged whilst in the air by Lindelof to play the ball out from the back. Hence the recruitment of Maguire and Wan-Bissaka, and you can see yellow card here. Jesse Lingard.
The list.
1953 to 1973. So Bobby, over 700 appearances. Barkley. Here's Pedro again. On the left foot, tries the curler, always rising. Mason Mount made a decent run into the penalty area to his right-hand side. In fact, it's taken a deflection and it's a corner.
Yeah, he does this a lot, Pedro.
A flight under that one. Abraham was there and Maguire with the header. Christensen there. Abraham then just shrugs off Azpilicueta. Here's Jesse Lingard weaving his way through. He's past Jorginho. That'll be a yellow card for Jorginho.
Yeah, that's cynical. He knew exactly what he was doing, Jorginho. Beaten for...
By Pogba. The low ball in. Harry Maguire. Rashford. Azpilicueta. Looking cross. Wan-Bissaka flicks it away, only as far as Emerson. Saved by De Gea. Late challenge by Abraham on McTominay. Now Anthony Taylor. The US international Christian Pulisic enters the fray for the first time. Emerson is the defender. Wan-Bissaka into Pereira. There's the flick. Martial getting involved. Okay. Plenty of English talent on Rashford. Back it goes to Pereira. Against Zuma. The cross comes in. Surely the goal is number 2. Anthony Martial, the new Manchester United number 9, scores in front of the Stretford end. And United have breathing space against Chelsea. It's 2-0.
Well, the pace was what they broke. Manchester United, Chelsea were always playing catch-up. And when the ball found its way to Pereira, he was on hand to feed the ball across the 6-yard box. It starts with Tammy Abraham, a turnover.
And Olivier Giroud. Rashford could be in. Flag stays down. Marcus Rashford! 3-0 to Manchester United. They are running riot here now at Old Trafford. A second of the game for Marcus Rashford. We know VAR will be checking the offside, but for now, it's Manchester United 3, Frank Lampard's Chelsea.
And it seems intense again. It seems like the old United who used to hunt the ball down in...
Dreams is buzzing on opening day. Zuma with the header. sets up in this attack. Emerson now on the right-hand side. Into the area he goes. Another shot straight at David De Gea.
Because sometimes you need that, Arlo. Just somebody who's solid, who's dependable, who you know. You get the sense he's his kind of centre-back. Bruce.
He enjoys being versatile and playing across the front three. Chasing, Daniel James is up, Daniel James is in for a debut goal for Manchester United! He has got it! Oh, what a moment for Daniel James! $19 million from Swansea City, and he scores in front of the Stretford end on his debut. And it's a rout now. Manchester United 4, Chelsea 0.
Oh, it just doesn't get any better than that, does it?